duck down. Dipping, bobbing, diving, Alfred's always striving. He seldom wears a frown. You'll never keep a good duck down. Dipping, bobbing, diving, Alfred's always striving, he seldom wears a frown. Dipping, bobbing, diving, Alfred's always striving, you'll never keep a good duck down.
There are about 80 of these pyramids around this area, and they differ from each other depending on how old they are. Right?
Right, sir.
The most familiar type is built in this shape. But there are 3 other types, and in chronological order, they are the tear type, as you see, and there's the refracted type, and the coffin type, and finally the type most widely known, the very first pyramid, which was built by the Egyptians about 4,500 years ago.
Are you all right, Professor?
Oh, dear.
Oh!
Ah, yes. Now, where were we? Right. The very first pyramid was built about 4,500 years ago. Sorry to disturb you, Winnie, but can I have some tea, please?
Yes, Professor. Oh, Professor.
Don't worry, I'm okay now.
Good afternoon, Professor.
Hello.
Come in.
Hello there, Weedy.
Oh, good afternoon, Professor Buffy.
Has Professor Ramsey's come back yet?
Yes?
I've just made an appointment with him.
It's in the book, Professor. Oh, Professor, would you like some tea? I'm making some.
That would be lovely, thanks.
Right, sir.
Hello, Ramsey. Oh dear. Oh dear. Willie. Willie, call for an ambulance quickly. I'm afraid he's got a terrible fever.
He hasn't got any better since then. No, he hasn't made any improvement at all. And the doctors still can't find out what's wrong with him. It's baffling them. He's still in the hospital? Oh, no, not at the moment. He hates hospitals, and he's at home now. No use staying in the hospital when you don't know what the disease is. He has no family, so I've agreed to take care of him. That's a problem. But he just seems to be getting worse. Oh, well then, he might have to go back to the hospital again. I told him to return to the hospital, but he won't listen. That's just absurd. Please, will you come along to his house, Alfred? Please, will you come? You want me to help take him back to the hospital, then? Not at present. He's usually in a daze, except at times he gets a clear head. And then he says that he knows how to cure this illness of his, though he has to have some sleep for that all the same. Can you be of any help, Winnie? I offered to help, but he said only someone brave could help. That's very strange, isn't it? I know you are a brave man, Alfred. That's why I'm asking you. Me, a brave man? Am I really? The only thing is that I know nothing about medicine. I wouldn't make much of a medical assistant. Oh, he's waking up now. Professor?
Oh, Winnie, who's that with you?
Alfred Kwak. He's a good friend of mine.
And I am Ramses.
Professor, I'm sure that Alfred can help you.
Help me?
You said that you needed someone really brave to heal your illness. Do you remember that, Professor?
That is so, but now it's impossible.
Mhm. We shall never know until we try, Professor, so please tell me what to do.
There's a special medicine.
Medicine?
It will cure my illness. But one thing, that medicine is hidden in the sarcophagus of Top Cat Kamoon.
Sarcophagus of Top Cat Kamoon?
Yes, that's it.
But isn't that a coffin made of stone? Yes, I think so. And where is this sarcophagus of Top Cat Kamoon?
It's inside the Pyramid of Obs.
The Pyramid of Obs? Professor Ramses is an authority on the pyramids, Alfred. I didn't know that.
Young man, there's a plan of the pyramid in one of the drawers of my office.
Do you know where? Yes, I do.
Still, I'm afraid you can't go there.
You mean to where the pyramid is?
You couldn't get there unless you were a cat. Like me, Alfred.
Mm.
But thank you, Winnie, for bringing your friend. Thank you.
Professor, No, Alfred, you won't be able to wake him up for quite a while now. Is this the college? Hurry up, Alfred. This way. Come on. This is it. Ah. Here? Here, see? Well, it's no use asking me. I know nothing about pyramids. Look here, Alfred. It shows the sarcophagus. It looks pretty complicated. Are you really going to the Pyramid of Top Cat Kamoon, Alfred? Yes, I am. But I'll probably get lost in it, though. Let's see, is there an expert? Yes, there is. Oh, who is that? Professor Boffin is doing some research into the pyramids in cooperation with Professor Ramsey's team. Professor Boffin? He gave me a really awful time aboard his spaceship. But you'd need him on a project like this. Come in.
Ah, Winnie.
Professor! Hello.
And you are here too, Alfred. But how's the professor getting on?
He's no better.
Oh, dear me.
We'd like to ask you a big favor, Professor.
Yeah, he's one of my greatest friends. I would do anything to help him out.
Good luck! Bye, Willie! I hope we won't have to crash land like we did before, Professor.
There's nothing to worry about. The weather conditions are perfect.
Can we really get there in 2 hours?
Yeah,
Do you know exactly where that pyramid is, Professor?
well, almost.
Can you spot it from the sky?
Sure.
But all the pyramids are the same shape, aren't they, sir?
No, they aren't.
You mean there could be some round pyramids?
No, there are simply just 4 types of pyramid.
How many pyramids are there altogether?
There is about 80 of them.
80?
But few are still in the same shape as when they were first built. Most have been worn down after centuries of erosion.
And what about ours?
Don't worry, Alfred. It hasn't changed a bit. It's a big tourist spot now because people can get inside if they have a guide going with them. Yeah?
So anyone can get in. Oh, well, it must be pretty simple to get to the part where the sarcophagus is, if all we need is a guide, huh?
You are too optimistic about the map that Ramses gave us. For example, it doesn't show the passageways that the tourists can use nowadays. But there are features on his map that the guides today know nothing about. Ah, there's the river Nile.
We're close to the pyramid?
Right, we're going upstream along the river.
All right, Professor. I'll try to spot the pyramid. It's 450 feet high, and the sides are 850 feet long, and it's the most common type, eh, Professor?
I doubt you can spot it from the air.
Ah, you mustn't forget there'll be lots of tourists crowding all around it. Gosh, just look at that! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, it's so big!
It certainly is. It really is breathtaking.
You said this pyramid had kept its original shape, but it's chipped here and there. It looks okay when you see it from a distance, but a bit ugly when you're nearer to it.
Can't be helped. You'll learn we all get old as time goes by, Alfred.
I just can't believe that it survived for more than 4,000 years. It's such a long time.